looks like blood, but where?
Can you believe that's the first time I ever picked tomatoes? It's actually kind of cool. I mean, yeah.
Chad, what's this? Are you bleeding?
So tell me, Teresa, what's in my mother's attaché case and what is it doing in your house?
Well, it took a lot of persuading, but I think I convinced Sam that Ethan is not his son.
You're sure?
I think, but look, just to be on the safe side, I wanted to make absolutely certain that you have hidden that attaché case containing proof that Ethan isn't a Crane, that he's Sam's son.
It's hidden in a safe place, Mrs. Crane.
If anyone found out what was inside that case, my life as well as Ethan's would be destroyed.
I don't know why it's here. All Mama would tell me is that your mother asked her to keep it.
Teresa.
My mother? Why?
Well, it has some papers that concern you.
Me? What papers?
Well, I didn't see all of them, but I did see your birth certificate.
Teresa, I told you not to...
Birth certificate? What? Why would my mother give you my birth certificate?
I really can't say, Ethan.
Ethan, now I'm curious. Open this up.
You can't.
Why not?
It's locked.
Well, actually, I think I remember the combination. I'm gonna find out exactly what's in this case and what it has to do with me.
Well, come on, we'll make an evening of it.
Ivy, darling, we certainly wouldn't want to impose ourselves on the Russells and the Bennetts.
Oh, no, you wouldn't be imposing at all. We'd love for you to join us.
There, you see? We'll accept.
Excuse me, our plans have changed for tonight. We're gonna be 6 instead of 4?
It may be a while before I have a table for 6.
Oh, that's all right. We'll wait.
Okay.
There, it's settled. We'll all be having dinner tonight. It'll be fun.
It'll be a disaster.
Sorry.
No, it's my fault. I lost my balance.
So, should we continue?
Continue.
The dance. I was teaching you the paso doble. Are you ready?
I'm ready. And you?
Kay, Jessica, let's go in the living room. Come on. Now.
I don't want to watch the ball game.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet.
Answer me, Chad. Are you bleeding?
Bleeding? What you talking about?
I'm talking about this.
What's that?
Blood.
What makes you think it's blood?
Well, it sure looks like blood to me.
Well, yo, I think you've been watching way too many of them hospital shows, all right? Look, I'm gonna take this inside.
Wait, hold on.
You know, I don't think your mom's would be too happy if, she saw you trying to make the moves on me.
I'm not trying to make any moves on you, Chad. I just know what kind of macho jerk you can be sometimes, and I want to make sure that you're okay.
Hey, I said I'm fine.
You left the hospital way too soon.
Look, that's because I couldn't afford it, okay?
My parents offered to pay.
And I told you I don't take handouts.
That definitely looks like blood. Just let me check the wound from your surgery, Chad.
Look, I told you, it's not blood. What you think? What, I'm gonna be sitting here, bleeding to death on the kitchen floor? Come on. Yo, check this out. Now, does that look like I'm dying?
No, guess not.
All right, then. So, what else you want me to do?
Nothing. I guess I'll just finish the salad. You know, I cannot believe Teresa invited Ethan and Gwen to dinner. Gwen would definitely freak if she knew that Teresa was in love with the groom.
You know, I think that salad needs some more tomatoes. Let me go outside and pick some more.
No, really, we have plenty of tomatoes.
Want to bet Ivy showing up tonight wasn't a coincidence?
Somehow she found out where you were, hoping to put the moves on you again.
First she jerks me around, tells me Ethan's my son. And then she tells me he isn't. And then she thinks I'd have an affair with her. Can't even stand looking at her.
You know, all I know, if Julian even looks at my wife the wrong way, I will finish the beating I gave him on the prom boat.
And what are you up to, Ivy? Whatever do you mean, Eve? I'm going to go into the ladies' room and I want you to come. I want to talk to you. No. If you don't want me to march right over there to Julian and tell him that Ethan is not his son, you will follow me. I need to go powder my nose.
Don't you dare leave me alone with
Well, the maitre d' said a table should be opening up soon.
I wish you hadn't asked Julian and Ivy to join us tonight.
Sam, I know that you and TC don't like Julian.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Well, it's no reason to take it out on Ivy. I mean, considering everything.
Considering what?
Her marriage? I don't think it's a very happy one. I can sense the tension between them. And you and I and TC and Eve, we've got some wonderful marriages. I mean, they're warm and loving. Maybe being around us, some of it will rub off on them. I mean, you never know what'll happen.
Yeah, that's the problem. When it comes to the Cranes, you never know what's going to happen.
Pretty sure there was a 5.
Well, don't you know the combination, Teresa? You are Ivy's personal assistant.
Well, no, she didn't tell me.
I think there was a 7 also. Yes, that's got to be it. All right, here we go. That's not it. I could have swore I knew this by heart. My mother told me to memorize it because she kept forgetting. Well, if anything, I'm not deterred. I am persistent. And after all, I'm a Crane.
Well, Teresa, how did you get it open?
It was a complete accident. I was looking for something in the closet when the case fell out and opened and the papers went flying, and Mama really got upset when she saw me.
Oh, now I am intrigued.
Pilar, what else is in there besides his birth certificate?
No, it's not important.
Huh. She's not talking. Teresa?
Oh, I shouldn't say.
You know, I'm gonna find out anyway, Pilar, even if I had to blast this thing open.
Well, Teresa, tell us what else you saw.
Well, since you're gonna find out anyway, there was this one picture of Ethan. There was a baby picture.
Oh, no. If that's the picture of me taking a bath, I don't know if I want to open this thing now.
Well, good. Give me the case then.
No, forget it. I definitely want to see it now. Ethan, keep working on the lock. But what does intrigue me, Pilar, is why did Ivy give you her case in the first place?
Well, she just asked me to hold it, that's all.
Why?
I really can't say.
8! That is the magic number. You can stop grilling Pilar. I've got it. All right. Now I'm going to find out for myself what secrets are held in this case about me. Okay, here we go.
Ethan, wait. You can't look in that case.
Oh, why, Pilar? Wait, you seem so anxious. I mean, what could possibly be in here that I shouldn't see?
Well, it's just that your mother... She'll be upset if you look in the case. It will only cause trouble.
But it's just stuff about me, right? I mean, how could that cause any trouble?
Ethan, don't open the case. I think I've got it figured out.
Figured out what?
Why Ivy gave Pilar all that personal stuff about you, why Pilar doesn't want you to open the case. It's a surprise.
A surprise? I don't understand.
Can't you guess?
No?
Ethan, your birth certificate, personal memorabilia, it's so obvious. Your mother asked Pilar to make a memory book for us.
A memory book?
Yes, to give to us at our wedding. Like the one Greg and Charlotte Luckenbill had made for them at their wedding, remember?
Vaguely,
Well, their parents put together all sorts of pictures and personal memorabilia of their younger years. Like a history of their life and their relationship. It was fabulous. Your mother must have asked Pilar to put a memory book together for us.
Is that true, Pilar?
Well, no more questions, Ethan. He'll ruin the surprise, won't he, Pilar?
If you'll give me the case.
I'm sure you'll do a terrific job, Pilar. We won't say anything
No,
to
we
Mother.
will act terribly surprised when we get it.
All right, everybody, come and get it.
Oh,
all right.
great. I cannot wait to taste this arroz con pollo Teresa said was your favorite.
Good. I know I'm hungry.
What is really going on?
What do you mean?
I could see how nervous you were when Ethan opening up the case. Why?
You heard Gwen. The memory book.
You never said she was right. All this personal stuff about Ethan, why do you want him to see it? What are you hiding from him, Mama?
It's busy tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I really must take this.
Oh.
Do you excuse me?
Of course.
With any luck, he won't come back.
Yes, Father.
What the hell are you doing having dinner at the Lobster Shack with the locals?
It wasn't my idea. Ivy...
Luis is with Sheridan right now. He could be trying to rekindle their relationship.
The only reason that he's with her is because the FBI hired him to protect her.
You don't think he's going to make the most of it?
I warned Luis to stay away from Sheridan, or I'd reinstate the kidnapping charges.
Oh, I see. And you think your threat will deter him?
I'm sure he doesn't want to go back to jail.
Luis Lopez Fitzgerald would go to hell and back if it meant connecting the Crane family to his father's disappearance. We know that Sheridan was willing to help him once. You don't think my fool-for-love daughter would do it again to please her Latin lover?
They're not lovers, Father, I'm sure of it.
Not yet. But given the right situation, they could find themselves closer than ever before.
Louise. I should get that.
Hello? Oh, yes, he's... Oh, I see. It's a dance school. They found someone to teach you the Paso Doble. Are you still interested?
You tell him I found an instructor.
He already found an instructor. Thanks anyway. Well, should we take a break or...
No, my mother's birthday's tomorrow, and Doesn't leave us much time.
This is really sweet of you to do.
Well, my mother told me that my father promised to take her to Spain and dance the Paso Doble with her, and well, he's gone, and I can't afford to take her to Spain, so I figured I'd dance the Paso Doble with her at her birthday party.
She'll love it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, shall we?
Uncle Hank, what are you doing? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just love you guys.
What's going on? I bet I know what this is all about. You don't want me beating you at poker, huh?
Yeah, you caught me.
Well, you didn't have to practically knock our heads together.
Well, I'm a sore loser. What can I say? Besides, you guys shouldn't be playing poker anyway. You're too young.
You taught us!
Yeah, I did. Well, I'm a bad influence, too. Okay, now get in the living room and put on the ball game, and I'll order some pizza. Okay? Come on.
You're
Come on.
really weird.
Hold it right there, Bennett.
No more questions, Teresa.
Mama, why do you really have this case?
Never mind about the case. I am so angry at you. If Luis walks in and sees Ethan here...
Mama, he's at Sheridan's.
And why are Gwen and Ethan here anyway?
I invited them for dinner.
Well, tell them something's come up.
I can't ask them to leave now. Gwen will get suspicious.
I've warned you, Teresa. If you continue to pursue Ethan, only very bad things will happen.
Mama, I love Ethan, and I know that he loves me, and that can only bring happiness.
No, that's going to bring pain and suffering for everyone. I am telling you, you are playing with disaster.
Oh, you know what? I forgot the iced tea. I'll be right back. Oh, this arroz con pollo is heavenly. You know, I never realized how loved you are in this house.
What do you mean?
It's obvious how much she loves you.
Gwen, I don't understand.
What, did you think I wouldn't notice?
Just what do you expect me to do, Father?
What do you think I want you to do, Julian? Keep Luis and Sheridan apart.
Let Ethan do it.
Ethan?
Yes, he's your new heir since you saw fit to pass over me. Let Ethan do your dirty work from now on. I'm busy.
Doing what? Guzzling a king's ransom in brandy?
Such as discovering what secret Ivy is keeping from me.
Secret?
Yes, I'm positive it's something big.
Forget Ivy. If Luis discovers the secrets that cottage holds, it could bring down the entire Crane Empire.
I repeat, so what? I'm no longer an heir. There's nothing in it for me.
No? How about a nice long prison term?
Prison?
Have you forgotten the bullet that Luis found in the cottage? You know the history of that bullet? Oh, my goodness, your silence is deafening. I thought that would get your attention.
I'm your son. You wouldn't let me go to jail.
Wouldn't I?
What about you?
What about me? You don't even know where I am. Nobody does. Besides, people like me don't go to jail. But you, that's another story. I'll make sure of it. Poor Julian, locked away for years and years in a cold, dark cell. No more bimbos to keep you warm. Not that you'll be lacking for companionship, I'm sure.
do you mean, Father?
Think about it, Julian.
Let me guess. This is going to be yet another lecture on catching me in the hospital records room.
You were there to alter Ethan's birth records.
Yes, well, lucky for me. I didn't have to, thanks to you.
Well, thanks to you, I had to lie to Sam. To tell him that Ethan was born prematurely so he wouldn't know that Ethan was his own son. Do you know how that makes me feel, Ivy?
I know how it makes me feel. Relieved.
Well, it makes me feel dirty and used. And I can't believe I would help someone so despicable as you to keep a father from knowing his own son.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
If it wasn't for the information that you had on me...
Yes, well, I do have it, and I still have it. Now, just imagine what would happen if TC had it. If he knew about your slutty past, your affair with Julian, the man he detests more than anything in the world.
Yes, and just imagine if Julian were to find out that Ethan is not his son.
Touche. Yes, I guess we both have a lot to lose. But not just you and I. Grace, too. Oh. Yes, think about Grace. How would Grace feel if she knew her precious husband had lied to her and had another son with me?
Another son? What are you talking about, Ivy?
Go ahead, shoot me, okay? But just leave my nieces out of this.
Oh, no, you don't get off that easily, Bennett. You got a job to do. Kill Sheridan Crane.
Look, forget that, okay? I just need a little more time. I'll get you the money I owe you.
You had your time. You didn't come through. Now, you either do the job that you were told to do, or I take out your nieces, then your brother, his wife.
Look, just leave my family out of this,
Then quit stalling, Bennett. I want Sheridan Crane dead tonight.
I can't do anything tonight. Louise is with her.
Always an excuse. This ain't going away, Hank, and neither am I. I'll be back later. Give you some time to think about it. Sheridan or your nieces. It's up to you.
No ball game on tonight.
Well, I guess I had the wrong night. Come here. I love you guys so much.
What's wrong, Uncle Hank? You're acting really strange.
I just don't ever want to lose you guys, that's all.
What makes you think that you would?
No reason.
Go.
Yeah.
Here comes the tricky part.
Uh-huh.
You got it.
Yes.
You make a good team.
Yeah.
You ready, Martin? This is the tricky part.
So what do you think of your old man and your mama, Louise? We look a good team, don't we?
Yeah, the best, Papa.
Louise, what's wrong? What exactly did you hear, Grace?
Well, you were talking about having another son. I mean, this explains everything.
Explains what?
Oh, well, the tension I felt between you and Julian. I mean, you were arguing about having another child, weren't you?
How did you guess?
Oh, well, I had the same feeling when Noah left for school. I mean, the girls were still at home, but I was getting twinges of that empty nest syndrome.
Empty nest syndrome? Is that what you call it?
Yes. And I'm sure you feel that way because Ethan's getting married and your other kids are away at school and you're yearning to have another child. Something to look after, to mother.
Well, yes, they are adorable.
And while I'm sure that Julian would adore having another son, I'm sure he's concerned with the needs and the time and the energy on raising another child at this stage in your life.
Oh, you know what? It is such a sore subject. You won't bring it up at dinner, will you, Grace?
Oh, no, of course not.
Okay. So, Grace, is our table ready?
Yeah, just about. Actually, the maitre d' said that he had presents for the two of you.
What kind of presents?
I have no idea. Let's go see.
Well, yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay. Ivy, I won't say a word.
Oh, now that was too close. If Grace were to find out that Sam had another son...
She won't.
As long as you and I keep our mouths shut.
I am not going to prison, Father.
If Luis learns the secrets of that cottage...
He won't.
He found that bullet.
And it led nowhere. Only you and I know what happened to Martin Fitzgerald. We're certainly not going to tell anyone.
I have to go, Father. It appears that dinner from hell is about to begin. But if it helps me find out whatever it is Ivy's up to, it'll be worth it.
Forget that. Finding a way to keep Luis and Sheridan apart is far more important.
Not my job. Unless, of course, you reinstate me as your heir.
Don't hold your breath, Julian.
Then I shall bid you bon nuit, Papa.
Julian!
I know you're keeping something from me, Ivy, my sweet. We're going to find out exactly what it is.
Notice?
Pilar, it's obvious how much she loves you.
Oh, Pilar. Well, yes, we've always been close.
I'm gonna go see if Whitney needs any help in the kitchen, okay? Hold this for me?
Sure.
Thanks.
You thought she was talking about Teresa, didn't you?
Look, I know what you're thinking, Chad, and you're wrong. I don't love Teresa. I love Gwen.
Who you trying to convince, man? Me or you?
Now put this back in the closet, way in the back, and then leave it alone. I'm going to make coffee for everyone.
What's this? What you got there?
This is an old family photo album that I've never seen before.
I love old photos. Do you mind if I go take a look?
Sure.
Thanks.
Teresa, I need to talk to you about this crush you have on me.
It's not a crush.
Yes, it is.
No. I love you.
Listen to me, Teresa. I know you think that what you feel for me is love. But it isn't. It can't be.
Why not?
Because love takes time to develop. Look at Gwen and me. I mean, we have known each other since boarding school. I mean, our love has developed. It's grown over time. But you and I only met this past year. I mean, we've become friends, yes. But we haven't known each other long enough to have any really deep feelings to develop. That's why I think that what you feel for me is friendship, not love. See, there's a difference. Do you understand?
something in there I don't want Teresa to see.
Why?
It would just give her more reason to believe she can have Ethan.
So, you're saying if we had known each other longer, like you and Gwen, then you would believe that my feelings are real.
Yes. But they can't be because we haven't known each other that long. Look, Teresa, you'll get over this crush, you'll see. Look, I just want to make sure that we're always going to be friends. Good.
We will be more than friends, Ethan. I know we will.
What's in that photo album that could make Teresa think she has a chance with Ethan?
It's a photo I've hidden from Teresa most of her life. She mustn't see it. It would be a disaster.
Pilar, these pictures look like they were taken at Sheridan's cottage.
Well, they were. My family and I used to live there years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Gwen, I'm sure you're not interested in this.
Oh, but I am. Oh. Well, I didn't see this when I was leafing through before. It must have been stuck behind another picture.
I'll put it back.
Oh. It's of a little boy and a little girl. He's giving her something. A rag doll. How sweet. Who are they?
I'm not sure.
You know, this looks like it was taken at Sheridan's cottage, too. Ethan, look at this. Teresa, do you know who they are?
That's me.
Your table will be ready soon. I hope these will make up for the wait. These were taken at the wedding planner benefit. The Lobster Shack was a sponsor. I thought that Crane might like to have these pictures of their children.
Well, oh, thank you. Oh my, doesn't Ethan look handsome, if I do say so myself?
Oh, yes, he really does. Sam, look at this picture.
Why?
Oh, Sam. Sam, just look at it. Unbelievable. I mean, it is the closest likeness I've seen yet.
Closest likeness to whom? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, Ethan, I had noticed it before, especially around his eyes. He looks like he could be a Bennett.
You think my son looks like a Bennett?
Well, yes, especially around the eyes. I mean, don't you think so, Sam?
No, I don't see it
I
at
don't
all.
see how you can miss it. I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd say Ethan was your son.
Reese, what's wrong?
I was just remembering something from when I was little. Here in the cottage.
Not bad, am I?
For an Irishman.
One day, Pilar, I'm going to take you to Spain on a big ship, and we're going to dance the Paso Doble all night long.
What about me? Can I go too, Papa?
Oh, we'll all go, the whole family. What fun we'll have, lad, dancing the night away.
Luis?
I was remembering my parents. They were dancing the Paso Doble here in this cottage. And they were so happy. And we were all happy. It's right around the time my father disappeared. And Alistair and Julian kicked us out.
I'm sorry.
I'll never forgive your family for that. And one day I'll find a way to pay back Alistair and Julian. Hell, I'll make them all pay.
Including me? You know, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, this hatred that you have for my family will always come between us. Always.
This is you and Teresa?
Yes.
Oh,
I bet I've never seen it before.
I mean, of course I've seen pictures of you as a young boy before. I guess just seeing you with Teresa threw me. I hadn't realized that you two met when you were so young.
Well, neither had I.
Chad, are you all right?
Not this again.
You just don't really look so hot right now.
Now you insulting me.
Just concerned about you, that's all.
What else you want me to do? Huh? Another dance? Or maybe there's something else that you want me to do.
How old were you guys in the picture?
I don't know. Maybe I'd be like, what, 10 or something?
So cute.
I don't remember, really.
Yeah, well,
Do you still have that
there's
right
the swing and the little patio. It's so amazing.
I really don't know, Teresa.
That is definitely Sheridan's cottage.
Pilar said they used to live there.
Yeah, I just don't remember this ever being taken. Do you, Teresa?
No. You never told me, Mama.
It was a long time ago.
Ethan, I just thought of something. If you and Teresa met when you were this young, Teresa has known you longer than I have.
So we have known each other a long time, Ethan.
Are you sure you're all right?
You just seem so nervous.
That's hunger. Why don't you guys order that pizza?
Aren't you gonna get that?
Yeah.
I'm back. Come outside. Now.
I gotta get something out of my car. Why don't you guys go in the living room and order that pizza, okay? The works, okay?
Put that away. First, answer my question. You going to kill Sheridan Crane?
No, I can't do it, okay?
Okay. If that's your final answer.